Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another high-quality foodie feature for you here on the channel. This time over at Taco Bell on a cold and rainy day for the return of a long overdue menu favorite now available for a limited time only. And this time around we've got a new variation of it as well as an upgrade. That's right, and you already know what it is. Guys, feast your eyes on the return of the quesalupa, and in this case it's the black bean variant. And I'm already digging the toastiness on the outside of the shell, guys. Look at all of that cheese already. So getting into the details on what this one has to offer, what you're looking at here is a nice crispy chalupa shell that's loaded with melted pepper jack and mozzarella cheese that's apparently been upgraded 50% more than the last time around. And as for the inside, we've got the usual suspects. Lots of lettuce, we've got some diced tomato, reduced fat sour cream, and on the very bottom we've got black beans substituting out for the beef. And guys, I'm definitely digging this already. There's a lot of goodness on the inside of the shell. So yeah, I'm already digging the appearance of this one already, just with the goodness on the outside of the shell, guys. This is actually very reminiscent of the toasted cheddar chalupa, which had that cheese on the outside as well. But we've got a lot of goodness on the inside to get into, and I can't wait to do it. And honestly, what better time is there to do this review right now than in the middle of a rainstorm, guys? I've got a lot of toasty goodness. The car smells fantastic. It's raining outside. Can't wait to get into this. All right, I think I've said that 2 or 3 times now. Let's finally get into it. It is the black bean quesalupa here at Taco Bell. Let's do it. Lots of crunchy cheese. Yeah, the accent of the crunchy cheese on the outside dovetails right into all the filling that you're gonna get on the inside of this, and the black beans have a very strong flavor as well. I love the black beans over here at Taco Bell, they're pretty awesome. And of course, the coolness of the sour cream. Not quite into the cheese just yet, but before I take a second bite, let me see if you guys can kind of see where it's at there on the bottom as it focuses in. You can kind of see it's beginning to come into play with this one here, and so far it is very, very tasty. Let's keep going in, guys. Very, very good. Well, I'm not getting any real cheese pull on this one, but there is a lot of flavor coming from the jack and the mozzarella, guys. And as you guys can see here, what's really lighting this one up is all the crunchies on the outside. I think that's one of the main, actually, upgrades on this. There's a lot more than I remember seeing the last time around, and I don't remember it being this colorful on the outside. But guys, look on the inside there, and as you can see around the shell, that cheese layer is pretty present. It's just not stringy the way I would like it. But considering it's raining outside, I'm not gonna hate on it too much. And the reason why I'm not going to hate on it so much is because the flavor is out of this world, guys. It really is very reminiscent of what I reviewed a few years back. And if you guys are curious about that review, you're going to see it popping up on your screen here right now. Take a look at the Taco Bell playlist. You'll find the breakfast variant of this as well. This is actually a signature item over here, and I'm surprised they waited this long to bring this back. But I guess they had to perfect what they needed to do. Like I said, the crunchiness on the outside of this one is setting the tone with everything else. As you're biting into that, the crunch is apparent, all the flavors are apparent, and then you get into the nice overall cheesy goodness, a very lovely situation. Let's go for a couple more bites. Really, really good. Even with the tomato, believe it or not. All right, here we go. That is so delicious. Yeah, I'm not digging the fact that there's no real cheese pull with this one, but let me see if I can kind of pull a little of this apart for you as it begins to go. You can kind of see it on the inside of the shell itself, guys, but honestly, the flavor is there, and it really does feel like it's dispersed all throughout this right now. It's not kind of limiting the way it was the last time out, at least my opinion of it. Some of the reviews I've seen of this one back in the day had a lot more cheese pull action, but the distribution of the cheese was lopsided, so you got a lot more shell on one side, a lot of cheese on the other. Thankfully, so far as I'm getting further into this, it seems to be prevalent across the board. I'm just not getting the pull that I would like, but the flavor is there. That's the most important thing. Really tasty. Yeah, it's definitely spread out nicely. Lots of mozzarella and pepper jack flavor on that. So yeah, guys, a very lovely situation indeed. And again, this really kind of feels almost like the toasted cheddar chalupa, but with an extra cheese layer thrown into the mix. And I am really digging that. The black beans are really a lovely situation with this. I'm not missing the beef at all, so you can probably substitute a different protein if you wanted to. I wanted to try the black bean, obviously, because that is the newer variant. And I'm really digging the overall flavor. It goes amazing with all the cheesy goodness on this. And like I said, guys, an easy recommendation. If you're a fan of this already, you're gonna know you're gonna be jumping over to give this a go. Loveliness, guys, loveliness. You know, I'd almost venture to guess there's a little bit of cheddar action that's on the outside of that. That's kind of giving it that cheesy crunchiness there. Even though it's not in the description of this one in particular, that is absolutely an orange type of cheese, and I'm loving that, guys. Very, very tasty. It adds a nice accent to what the quesalupa offers already. So with that said, I'm gonna have to give the black bean variant of the returning quesalupa a rock solid 9 out of 10. Guys, it is virtually a 10 out of 10. My only hit with it is that I'm not getting that pull that I would have liked to have seen, but the cheese is pretty prevalent. It is all throughout there, and even though 50% more is what they're claiming the upgrade is, I think it's mostly on the outside if you ask me. Even though everything is kind of even on the inside, it could be just a better variation of it that's being made. But guys, it is an improvement and it is super delicious. I think you're gonna dig it. In fact, I'm so sure you're probably gonna dig it. Drop some comments down below and let me know if you swung over to Taco Bell already to give this one a go. And if you did give it a shot, do you remember it from a few years ago? Is this a better variant for you? And more importantly, did you try it with black beans? I'm very curious to know about that. Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. All right, and before I get washed away because things are beginning to intensify right now, with that, this is Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Quesalupa, toasted cheddar chalupa with an extra cheese layer, whatever you want to call it, it's still super delicious. All right, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews. But just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something I like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.